Right. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world listening to this. My name is Richard Askam, and you are joining us for 5 minutes with FESPA. And I've got five people on. Well, in fact, I've got six people on the screen, but one of those is AI, which is quite interesting because that's what we're going to be talking about. See what I did there. We're going to be talking about FESPA Middle East with my guest this morning, the show that's coming up in just a few short weeks' time, January the 20th in Dubai. And I'm joined this morning by Ian Swarbrick, Carlo, Pepe and Rob Hayes, and of course, Chris Min, who's going to be your host for the AI Day of FESPA. Good morning, all.
Good morning, Richard.
There you go. I knew that would happen. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go around the room. We've got 5 minutes, gentlemen. So we've got probably about a minute each to tell me a little bit about what you're going to be doing at FESPA Middle East. And I'm going to choose at random and start with, they're worried now because they don't know where I'm going. Carlo, because he's smiling the most.
Hey guys, how's it going? You okay?
Yeah, really good.
Yeah, really looking forward to FESPA. We're there on a few of the discussions, some Q&As, some panels. So you'll see me appearing on a few of those. And then we've got this amazing 2-hour AI lab with Rob and myself. And that's going to be really interesting. I mean, we're going to be taking the conversation through AI specifically in the industry, but then pick off some of these business functions, which is where some of the magic can really happen when you're playing around with AI in a business. So we've got the 2-hour session. Really looking forward to it. I think you look at some of the presents from last year and the interesting companies in there, interesting conversation. Obviously, I think AI is going to pretty much dominate as it is everywhere at the moment. But really good to get different people's perspectives. Really looking forward to it, Richard.
Thank you, and I guess, Rob, that's a nice sort of lead in. Carlo mentioned the AI lab there, and I know you guys are doing quite a sort of mini deep dive session, and it's only, and 2 hours sounds like a long time, but it's actually not a long time when you consider the breadth of the topic, and also, I guess, how much people still have to understand and learn about it.
Yeah, definitely. So yeah, 2 hours is going to fly. As we're prepping for it, we're trying to make sure that we can actually get in everything we're aiming for while also not rushing through it either. We put a big focus on practical insights and what makes it real for people. So we see a lot of events where maybe they go a bit too tech heavy and you lose the audience, or you can't make the content you're talking about relative to the audience. So we put a big piece on that. So it's practical insights that you're going to get out of the lab. We talk about it in what's real today, what you can kind of do today, and what the art of the possible and coming down the line for the future is as well.
Thanks, Rob. And practical insights, I think, Ian, are really a great starting point for everybody, because I think everybody knows a little bit, and a little bit is dangerous, as we know. But you're going to be joining us, I think, all 3 days across the agenda to help the audience understand a little bit more about. Is that right?
That's correct. Yes, I've been working in the region for 20 years now. Worked with Xerox at a number of trade events where you were part of as well, Richard. And predominantly we got involved in business development, sales training with Xerox's customers in the MEA region, and how to help them to drive volume, formal sales skills. And the amount of changes that I've seen in those 20 years, and hence a very good partnership with Koshima and Rob and Carlo, and how that's actually going to, how we enable that within the printing industry to the contacts that we know as added value in the same way that sales training was.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I think FESPA does really well, Chris, which is to bring these collaborations not only to life, but also to an audience that doesn't necessarily know that they exist. It's the thing I hear more than anything at FESPA shows, and you hear people walking away going, "Gee, I had no idea about that." And this, we talk about education, don't we, in the print industry? But this really is full on for this show, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, Richard. So this is the value for the people attending this year. Like you say, people walk around the shows and they resonate this kind of message that they picked up on information, but they've really gone one step ahead this year. We've got 3 really packed days, which I'm really excited about. I know on this call we're only focusing on the AI in Dubai, as to coin your phrase, but it is, every single session has some value. So whether you're interested in the AI piece and developing your workflows, or even as these guys are going to help developing your teams, your departments, you've also got growing your business, learning new markets, learning new technologies. So fair play to FESPA. They've really invested heavily this year in bringing these guys in. And also, I think we should thank these three as well for putting on this lab at the end of day 3, because I've been to many trade shows globally and I've not seen anything like this, where people can turn up free of charge and gain this free insight. So
yeah,
fair play.
Absolutely. And we might even talk a little bit about personalization. Who knows? It's going to be a busy 3 days, January 20th, 21st and 22nd in Dubai. Tickets are still available. I think there's some details under this. Chris will sort all that out. He's very good about that sort of thing. But gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me for 5 minutes with FESPA. I'm very much looking forward to seeing you in January in Dubai. And yeah, we will see you over there in the sunshine, hopefully.
Look forward to it.
Thank you, gents. Really looking forward to it. Cheers.